Hey, welcome to This Week on Golfing Around. This week we're on the Armstrong County Golf Trail right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, up Route 28, not too far away from Johnstown, Latrobe, Ligonier. You guys over in Greensburg, Pittsburgh, my goodness, we got Foxburg Country Club. Jim knows that's the Hall of Fame of golf. We're here at Jimmy's Golf Course, Cabin Greens, beautiful golf course, Lenape. Birds. Jim, there's so much to do on the Armstrong County Golf Trail.
Can't beat it.
I don't think you can. Hey, go get yourself an ice cold Arnold Palmer, take your spikes off, put your feet up. Jimmy and I are gonna tee it up, and this is our first stop, Cabin Greens on the Armstrong County Golf Trail. Folks, you know, Western Pennsylvania is full of history, and Jim and I were talking a little bit a while ago. This very land, Jimmy, was owned at one time by
Benjamin Franklin.
Isn't that something? Isn't
Yep.
that something?
Yeah, he's the actual first person on the deed up at the courthouse for this property.
And rumor has it he invented the sandwich. Little pastrami with turkey.
I thought it was the sand wedge.
Well, it depends, you know. Folks, Cabin Greens is easily located off of Route 28, exit 18, Salt Lick Road. You come down, just beautiful golf course. Jimmy, now you've owned the course for how long now?
About 15 years.
15 years, and folks, you feel like you're in the middle of the country here. It's a great track, 9 holes, Jim, yeah?
Nine hole par 36, 2,910 yards.
And you're gonna get every bit of it, because what you're gonna see here at Cabin Greens is Western Pennsylvania golf, Jimmy. Uphill, downhill lies, left sides falling off.
Well, it actually plays, it looks kind of open, but it plays tougher than it looks. The greens will hold, and they putt pretty true, and they're smooth. So if you can do that, you're going to score good. If you don't hit the greens, then you might be in trouble.
Now you have several par threes that you love. That's what you all talk about all the time, the par threes and the food, which we'll talk about in a second. But your par threes, tell us about them.
Well, this number 3 here is probably the toughest par 3 in the county. It's plays 210 yards, and there's a clump of oak trees on the left, and a fall away hill on the right hand side, so you kind of have to hit the ball straight.
Oh,
and you gotta
so half of you are already eliminated from that shot.
And you got to get on in one, you know, because it's a par 3, and it's tough hole.
Another good shot.
Thank you, Randy.
Another good shot. Now, Jimmy, you have all kind of special, but outside of $1 for a mug of beer, it's affordable to play here.
Yep, it's $9 to walk 9 holes during the week.
Say that again.
$9 to walk 9 holes during the week, and 14 to ride. And you can come by yourself, and it's still only 14 to ride.
And a buck of beer.
And a buck of beer. And I have, on the weekends, it's $11 to walk and 16 to ride.
It's incredible.
And I have 2 specials every Monday, all day long, 18 holes in a cart for 20 bucks. You don't have to bring 4 people either. You can come by yourself, and it's only 20 bucks. On Friday mornings from 8 to 12, I have 9 holes in a cart for $10.
Wow.
And if you want to play 18, just 20 bucks, but you can come by yourself. You don't have to have another guy to ride with you.
It's really simple. What are you waiting for? Come to Cabin Greens on the Armstrong County Golf Trail. Drink $1 beer. Not too many, though.
Right.
Play some quality golf. As much as you want, though.
Right.
Hey, come to Cabin Greens. You're going to have a good time at an affordable rate. Tell Jimmy you saw Randy golfing around. 660 AM Radio presents the Golfing Around Show, sponsored by the Armstrong County Golf Trail. Strawberry Ridge. The Pittsburgh Cigar Company. Cleveland Golf.
My name is Travis Lindsay. I'm the operations manager here at Bird's Foot. It's a family-owned business. We've been here for since 2002. We opened 9 holes, then we opened 18 in 2003. We specialize, it's an upscale offering, and we specialize in offering a high-level golf experience for a reasonable price, but at the same time realizing that The important thing is conditioning and taking care of the golf course. It's all about a good time here at Bird's Foot. That's what we're all about, is having a good time, because we believe that that's what golf's all about, being with people you want to be with, and enjoying a game that's been around for years, and enjoying the company of the people you're with, and we found that that's what a lot of people think it is. So we've grown every year, and we continue to grow, so we're excited about the coming years ahead of us. It plays longer. It always plays a little longer than it says on the card. It's 7,100 from the tips, or just under. I think it's 7,060 yards from the tips. So it's a long course. It's a bear from back there. But we have 5 sets of tees. Very manageable course from the 5 sets of tees. We have a blue tee that's about 6,100. That's our most popular men's tee, but the wind's always blowing and it always seems like it's in your face. So it's very open, but each hole has a lot of character to it. The course itself is always maintained at a very high level. I'd say this year it's probably at a higher level than it's ever been. That's more feedback that we've got from our customers coming in through the door. They've really been pleased with the condition it's in, and I also, just playing it, the greens are playing tremendously. So because of the undulation, we keep them at a manageable level, because they could be really tough. We had them really fast, I mean super fast, about 3 years ago, and people, they get upset when it's playing that fast, because they can't, it's really hard to make those putts. But they are very quick right now, and they're really enjoyable to play. They hold a line real well. Well, first, the course itself is set up very well, very conducive to outings, just the size of it. I mean, you can fit a lot of people on it, it can be comfortable. Michelle is our events coordinator, and she does a tremendous job with the outings, very organized, and essentially our motto is, you bring your clubs and we'll do the rest, we take care of everything. That's why the outing business has grown, is because she does such a nice job with them, and she learned how to play the bagpipes. So we have bagpipes to start the events off, followed by a cannon blast. We have a World War II cannon that we shoot off. So it's unique. It's just the little things that we add to the events that I think they like. But ultimately, it's the course. I mean, ultimately, the course is what's bringing people. But if you have an event here, it's going to be one that the people that you're playing with are not going to forget.
Hey folks, we've hit a little bit of a 5-iron, and we're now at the historic Foxburg Country Club in Foxburg, PA. You must absolutely come and taste this part of Americana, this part of American golf history. Joined now by Dave, and Dave kind of knows a little bit of everything around here. Golf is such a game of lineage.
And that's really what makes Foxburg special, in that it's the oldest golf course in continuous use in the United States, and it was started in 1887.
1887.
Yes.
And it goes a little bit beyond that. A gentleman named Mr. Fox. Right. Tell us that story, because I love that story.
Okay, the Fox family had a summer home here back in the early 1700s, mid 1700s. They started buying land in this area and ended up with well over 100,000 acres.
Wow.
And the Foxes were from Philadelphia, and they came here in the summer. And Joseph Mickle Fox, went to Haverford College and played cricket. And most of the Foxes were lawyers and had been influential in government in Pennsylvania and the colonies. And in 1884, there was an all-star cricket team that went to Ireland, England, and Scotland.
Wow.
To have a series of cricket matches. When they were over in the British Isles, they played at Edinburgh, Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And Joseph Fox went to St. Andrews, and there he met old Tom Morris.
Old Tom Morris himself.
Old Tom Morris himself. And he took Joseph Fox under his wing, in a sense, and taught him the basics of golf, and Joseph Fox ended up getting golf clubs and golf balls and brought them back to the United States. They started a golf course over in the Fox Estate, which is about half a mile from here, and played there in 1884 and 1885 and 1886, and it became real popular, and they needed more room, so Joseph Fox leased this area to the members, and they started the Foxburg Country Club in 1887.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So the man, like we all have fallen in love with the game. Mr. Fox falls in love with the game. Back then, there's no Palmer course design or Nicholas course design.
No.
They just take to making their own golf course right here in beautiful Foxburg.
And you'll see that the golf course is short. And if you'd look at the scorecard, you'd think, man, I'll go up there and eat that course up. But once you get out there and start playing, it has idiosyncrasies about it.
Get out of the city, relax a little bit, come up to the Foxburg Country Club, and to go from Old Tom Morris, the Swilcan Bridge, St. Andrews, to Mr. Fox, to us today, you have to experience that history.
Book your play and stay package on the Armstrong County Golf Trail at the Comfort Inn of Katanning. With 70 rooms and meeting facilities for up to 24 people, guests will enjoy the many amenities including a free continental breakfast, free weekday newspaper, and free coffee. Whirlpool rooms and mini suites are also available for your stay. Guests at the Comfort Inn will enjoy the on-site exercise room and the indoor heated pool. Shopping and restaurants are also within walking distance of the Comfort Inn. Call the Comfort Inn at 724-543-5200 for Armstrong County Golf Trail specials or book online at choicehotels.com. The Comfort Inn of Katanning, your choice to stay for the Armstrong County Golf Trail.
Hey golf fans, don't forget to pick up our Golfin' Around magazine, the best golf magazine in the area. Also our sister magazine, the Pittsburgh Golf Guide. Log on to golfinaround.com for great golf coupons, all the latest stories in our magazine, and updates on our Golfin' Around TV show. 660 AM Radio presents the Golfin' Around Show, sponsored by the Armstrong County Golf Trail, Strawberry Ridge, the Pittsburgh Cigar Company, Cleveland Golf. Oh, wow, I like that.
I like that.
Get on there. Oh, is that sweet or what?
Good shot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hit them on occasion, you know.
Well, we all do.
Absolutely. Hey folks, we're out here at the links at Spring Church in beautiful Apollo, PA. Al, he's kind of like, you're the general do-it-all guy around here, aren't you?
Superintendent and partial manager, yeah.
You do a great job. Folks, you've got to come and play the links at Spring Church. A lot of folks haven't even heard of it, don't even know where it is. Al, it is so easy to get here.
Easily accessible from Pittsburgh, Greensburg, New Kensington. We're centrally located on the eastern part of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, it is so, folks. You guys coming in from Pittsburgh, right down Route 22, up 66. Apollo is so easy to get to. Latrobe, guys, get over here, okay? Greensburg, Johnstown, it's a gorgeous golf course. The links course, so many mounds out here, Al.
Yeah, well, the front nine plays through the trees. The back nine opens up and primarily is wide open with fescue surrounding the fairways. So you really want to keep it straight out here.
Yeah, you really do, folks.
It plays about 6,500 yards, par 72. A nice match of long par fours, short par fours. The par threes are all beautiful.
Oh, it's so scenic out here. You're out in the middle of the country, basically, in Apollo, PA. You take hole number 2, Al. Just a great approach shot out of the fairway, but it's, first of all, it's like a 5-tiered green, yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of activity on that green.
You got to read the green, you know, read it like a good book. Plus all the bunkering out here. So how many bunkers do we have?
We've got 45 bunkers, 10 of them in the fairways, and then the rest of them are surrounding the greens in the green complexes.
But the ponds also come into play out here. There's 3 ponds.
3 ponds, they come into play on about 5 holes out here.
Yeah, and absolutely on the 18th, as you see, going back into the clubhouse, certainly in play. You know, you saw what I had over that thing. You just got to hit down on that, Al.
Nice little lob into it, yeah.
Hit on down.
It's not a very deep green, so you got to be able to stick it.
When you give your money to the folks here, not only is there service with a smile, but if you want to bring your outing here, I've been here for a couple outings. We've had a lot of fun. Inside, let's talk about the pub, because you know what? They got food and beer in there, and I like that.
I know you do, Randy. It's called Brennan's Pub, and it's primarily a sandwich type menu. And we can accommodate an outing up there of about 144 golfers. So if you want to bring your big group out, you can bring them in the pub and we can accommodate that.
Yeah, really, and it's great food too. But folks, seriously, you've got to come play this golf course. Come, the staff is great. Al's here, Stacy's here. It is an outstanding golf course. You're really going to enjoy your day at the links at Spring Church. Hey folks, we've hit a little pitching wedge over on the Armstrong County Golf Trail to the Cantaning Country Club. I'm joined now by Greg McKelvey. You're like the man around town over here. You do everything.
That is true, but I'm, I guess, officially the general manager.
There we go. There we go. Folks, if you don't know Cantaning Country Club, well, you're missing great names like Emil Loeffler, gentleman helped design Oakmont. Gene Sarazen, one of the greatest golfers of all time, have played on this hallowed ground in Cantaning at the country club here. And what we want to tell you folks is, hey, the Cantaning Country Club is open to everybody, Greg, on a variety of levels for a variety of things to do. Let's talk about that.
All right. Yeah, it is a private facility, but we do have a number of participation levels. So, and we do that to try to accommodate folks who play golf from 5 days a week to those who maybe only get to play once or twice a month.
But the Cantaning Country Club has so much to offer. Hey, even if you're in a local Armstrong community, come over to Greg's place. You could have a corporate outing here.
That's very much.
A wedding here. So much going on here. But let's get into the good stuff, because the golf is what we come for today. So many great holes. Number one is beautiful, yeah?
Yeah, number one's certainly, I don't know if we call it a signature hole, but it's a short par 4. I mean, a strong player can drive the hole, but there's also, it's tight enough here. So I guess we'd call it a parkland layout. There's enough trees around it. You know, it doesn't take much of a wayward shot to find yourself under a tree, and you can find that experience really all over here. You have to hit it pretty straight, and then the real challenge comes on your approaches to the greens and then how you handle yourself around the greens here.
And as we've talked before, your approach shot into the greens here at Cantaning Country Club, beautiful, awesome greens. You've really got to make your third shot count into the green. The greens move, they undulate.
Yeah, there's some severe slopes. So whether or not you don't want to short side yourself for the golfers on how you're approaching the green, and you got to come in from the right side where you're really making it very challenging.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, heck, you know, even the topography of the land here. I mean, you're a 9-hole facility, but however, the topography is up and down here. This 6, 7, and 8 through the valley.
We really offer quality over quantity, is what I tell people all the time. And as you can even see from today, it's a relaxed atmosphere, a quality experience to play golf in.
If you've got a group out of Pittsburgh, you want to do a corporate outing, come up for the afternoon, enjoy the beautiful countryside. Cantaning Country Club. If it was good enough for Gene Sarazen, it's got to be good enough for you. Folks, Lenape Heights Golf Course in Ford City. Colby, it is so beautiful here and easy to get to.
Just the natural setting that we have here is really, really what kicks things off. And from the start that everyone gets into the clubhouse and meets our guys in the pro shop, comes out, sees the ranger, gets on the cart and goes, and comes back in, maybe has a meal. I think the whole experience from start to finish is just fantastic.
The valley that the course sets in, the mountains. I mean, you are here in a beautiful area, just gorgeous. The holes. Let's get into some of these signature holes. Of course, hole number 3 is just a Jim Dandy of a par 3, but some of your favorites on the course, Colby.
I think my favorite, number 9, obviously looking up at the clubhouse. The clubhouse is beautiful. It was built about 7 years ago, and it's really nice to come in to finish there, go past the clubhouse, come onto the back 9, and I think when we get back to number 12, and I think you enjoyed number 12 as well. 12, par 3 over the water, and
you just Take a little shot back. Wait a minute, this 8-iron, that's a little too, maybe a pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge. Could
Down
be.
into that valley to that little postage stamp, almost an island green.
Almost, very close. And then we go back on to 13 where there is talk to actually put an island green on the moat that's in front
Is
of
that
there.
right?
So yeah, so maybe having even 2 greens, but 13 is probably one of the more picturesque holes going through the valley there, through the trees, and it's a long way in from 13. So
Yeah, it's some work to get there. I experienced that. But beyond the quality of the golf course, you come out to Lenape Heights up in Ford City, really easy to get to, and you send the old tank here an email at golfinaround.com and you tell me if I was wrong. I'm right. You've got to experience it for yourself. The holes are great, but the first class clubhouse is tremendous. You can do banquets, weddings, all kind of outings.
Clubhouse is fantastic. Yeah, we do a lot of different private events. We do some public events. We've been real successful doing different entertainment here with some guys from the Clarks and some local bands as well as some bands from the Pittsburgh area. But certainly we do weddings, we do Christmas parties, banquets, and it's one of the only places around here that really has what we have, and it's a unique place that everything sort of affects everything else. So the golf always affects the grill room, and it affects the banquets affect the grill room and the golf, and it's really nice because everything comes together as one. I think it's great.
It's a golf experience, as Colby said. Folks, trust me, before you and your golf clubs are planted 6 feet beneath the ground, Colby, come to Lenape Heights and enjoy this beautiful golf course. Ford City, so close to Latrobe, Greensburg, Johnstown, right outside of Pittsburgh. Just come on right up out Route 28. You guys from Greensburg, come out Route 66. Lenape Heights, the website again, Colby.
It's www.lenapeheights.com.
Come to Lenape Heights.